Deep within the recesses of our bodies is hidden the repository of all knowledge, all that we are, the brain. The medical study of the brain has been a goal of science for ages and should be continued. But when a crowdfunding scammer looks at the brain, all they see are dollar signs.
Brought to you by
YouTube, which reminds you to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of any new videos that come out on Crowdfunding Hell. Just for empirical knowledge, here's how the items that we are about to look at are supposed to work. They either read or induce either a magnetic current or a magnetic flux into the brain. This would probably not alarm anyone until they start remembering that this is being done in the crowdfunding sphere, a place that does not necessarily have working prototypes and necessarily good scientific safeguards. But I digress. Braindex is, according to their own words here, the world's first consumer-ready brainwave stimulator. Well, let's examine that a little bit more detail later. They supposedly are in production for this device that utilizes magnetic fields to help you do things like improve your concentration, relax your mind, manage your stress levels, sleep better at night, and so forth. In modern parlance, in my opinion, this could probably be identified as high-tech snake oil. Magnetic fields have been known for a number of years, and they are used in medicine. They're studied to see whether or not they're effective in helping certain conditions. I should know. I've been in such a study. But that was done under the auspices of a clinic tied to a major university here in the U.S. What in the world would make anyone think that a crowdfunder could come up with something so revolutionary, so marvelous, that nobody else has thought of it too? Oh well. Moving on. Now, Mendi, which gives you apparently real brain training anytime, anywhere where you're, I guess, wearing their exclusive headband, it's supposed to strengthen your brain for improved mental well-being, performance, and overall health, a frequently made claim in the crowdfunding sphere. But again, you have to question, if it is so good and works so well, why do they need us to crowdfund it? Now, granted, they've raised over $2 million by being double dippers in crowdfunding, but are you really getting anything out of it? A close reading of the wall of text that Mendi put out there, you'll discover that there really isn't anything new under the sun here. It's nothing more than something that I remember from my university days back in the 70s. It's neurofeedback, or a more popular term at one time, biofeedback. That doesn't mean that the headband, the magic headband I'll call it, will work, but the placebo effect may be very much at work here. Moving on. The Crowdfunding Hell Prison Workshop. You too can own something that has been fashioned lovingly by the gnarled hands of our inmates. NeoRhythm, like so many of these devices that you find on crowdfunding, looks really nice. It's very high tech in appearance. Really, you got to wonder again, do they work exactly the way that they're claimed to? They show people going about their everyday activities, using them so easily. Just put it around your head in some manner, shape, or form, and then performing incredible things. But here's something to consider. This all should look familiar to those of us that are of a certain age because, well, something like this was shown in an old movie. You may remember it. It was called Brainstorm. We have this device that, well, it's supposed to be hooked into that all-seeing, all-knowing, and all-wonderful smartphone that you supposedly have, and then it induces some sort of current, magnetic or electric, or both really, and then you can even put it under your pillow, and it's supposed to be able to affect you. Yes, it'll calm you. Yes, it's supposed to give you all kinds of wonderful abilities, but does it really? When you start looking at some of the things that have been posted on it, you'll tend to wonder just as I did. As it is now, all I can do is kind of look at it and wonder. The Patreon supporters of Crowdfunding Hell, click on the link below in the description for this video and become a patron of Crowdfunding Hell. Now, for those of you that feel that they need a more natural-looking artificial device to help them get better at whatever it is you're trying to do, there is this high-tech rock called Sensate. They have also pulled a lot of money and are still pulling it in because they're trying to harmonize their brain waves, and when it comes to stock photos, they probably can't be beat. Just hang this stone around your neck. It's, of course, high-tech, so it basically harmonizes with your smartphone, and then the magic occurs. You can sleep with it. You can, well, wander around, I guess, all sorts of things, probably making use of the placebo effect. But then again, it's hooked into that smartphone, isn't it? The thing that is all-knowing, all-seeing, and means so much to all of us. I have no idea whether or not this thing actually works. I suspect that it doesn't. It's certainly my opinion. But having a bunch of people lying around, wearing them around their necks, I would call them stoners. Remember that before you press any button and give your credit card number to anybody to finance the development of something that, if you take the time to think about it, should already be on the market or developed by people that have far, far deeper pockets than you do, well, you can always visit in Crowdfunding Hell.